Chief spokesperson of the BJP, former Union Minister and MP Ravi Shankar Prasad is joining Abhishek Manu Singhvi, Congress spokesperson, Rajya Sabha MP, will be joined by Kiran Bedi in some time, and the man himself, Anna Hazare, will be joining us in just a couple of minutes. Now, I don't want to make this political, but I must ask you, Ravi Shankar Prasad, you too were in power for 6 years, and yet you said today that this government should not make the Lokpal bill a prestige issue. Because Abhishek Manu Singhvi is tonight, I'd like you to first explain why you think the government is making it a prestige issue.
Well, Aruna, let me clarify. In the year 1998 and 2001, twice attempts were made. But we did not have a majority in the Rajya Sabha. It could not have passage because there were reservations in some political parties. But again, I would like to highlight today, we have seen monumental corruption in the last couple of years. Today, there is a strong popular desire to have an effective instrument in the fight against corruption, which has acquired almost cancerous proportions. Now, we who work in polity, we must respect this sentiment. We must respond to it. Past has not been very happy. There have been problems. But can we look towards future? And when Mr. Anna Hazare, a very respected Gandhian, has undertaken this fast, we need to respond to it. We need to have a proper engagement with his team, also with all political parties, and have a time schedule for passage of the bill. That's what I've highlighted today.
Okay, I will get Abhishek Manu Singhvi to respond, but I must just point out to you, Ravi Shankar Prasad, that I have had a look at the 2001 version of the bill that you brought in. And I just want to observe, Mr. Prasad, as I give the floor to Abhishek Manu Singhvi, that your bill is absolutely not like the bill which Anna Hazare is fighting for. It is chalk and cheese. You would admit that. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, you're being accused of making it a prestige issue.
Arnab, let me answer very briefly and point-wise. First of all, the less said about the BJP and the less you make it political or the less they make it political, the better. The BJP has no legs to stand upon. Not once in their 6 years, not once did they come anywhere near enacting the bill. When we enact the RTI, when we are trying to enact the Lokpal, when we are taking initiatives, it's all very well to criticize. But there are so many unique initiatives of this government, of the UPA government, which they never dreamt of. Now coming to the bill, let me make it clear that when the government or when I say this, we have the highest respect for Anna Hazare. Indeed, we have respect for those who are supporting him as well. But please remember, the government cannot allow precedents to be set where on a pressure tactic, on the power of a gun, on a blackmail, a fast will lead us to certain decisions. We also cannot have, and therefore those who are supporting Anna Hazare must equally or much more than the government, not equally, much more than the government, share the blame if something unfortunate, God forbid, happens.
Mr. Singhvi,
it is for them not to incite, encourage or provoke him. 1 second, only 1 second. Do not provoke and incite him into this. The government has said repeatedly, please come and sit across your 5-7 main demands. Not one is ruled out or ruled in. Let's discuss. We will perhaps accept 1 or 2, not accept 2 or 3. Let's talk. But please don't make it a prestige issue. It is you who are putting a precondition by putting conditions beforehand like a fast unto death. Okay. And that is very, very difficult to handle.
Anna
so
Hazare,
I would request right-thinking members of civil society not to incite him.
Okay, Anna Hazare can speak for himself. He joins the debate tonight. अन्ना हजारे जी, आप अभिषेक मनु सिंघवी जी कुछ कह रहे थे, उसके पहले रविशंकर प्रसाद बीजेपी के कह रहे थे, और अभिषेक मनु सिंघवी जी ने ये कहा कि आप ये प्रेशर टैक्टिक मत कीजिए, आप विद द डोंट बी इंस्टिगेटेड. आपको बोला गया है, वो कह रहे हैं, सरकार कह रही है, कांग्रेस पार्टी कह रही है कि आपको कहा गया आप टॉक्स के लिए आइए, मगर आप मान नहीं रहे हैं. मैं चाहता हूं कि आप डायरेक्टली अभिषेक मनु सिंघवी जी के पॉइंट का उत्तर दें.
ये जनता की दिशा भूल कर रहे हैं, जनता की दिशा भूल कर रहे हैं. मैं मिलने के लिए गया था प्रधानमंत्री जी से और 7 तारीख को मेरे 1 घंटा तक बात हो गई, लेकिन प्रधानमंत्री ने नहीं माना उसको. मैं यही कहा कि 4 तारीख तक हम रास्ता देखेंगे, 5 तारीख को मेरा अनशन शुरू होगा. ये 1 महीना पहले मैं प्रधानमंत्री से कहा, फिर भी कुछ किया नहीं. उसके पहले मैं प्रधानमंत्री से अनेक बार लेटर लिखा, सोनिया गांधी को लेटर लिखा, एक भी लेटर का जवाब नहीं दिया इन लोगों ने. और आज कह रहे कि अन्ना जी नहीं आ रहे चर्चा के लिए. ये दिशा भूले जनता की.
मुद्दा क्या है? मैं चाहता हूं आप मुद्दे के बारे में हमें जरा कहें. क्योंकि आखिरी ये इट्स नॉट अ क्वेश्चन ऑफ हु रोट टू हुम, मुद्दा क्या है? मैं चाहता हूं कि आप जो हमारे राजनीतिक रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स हैं आज प्रोग्राम पे, बीजेपी के भी है और कांग्रेस के भी है, मैं चाहता हूं आप जरा हमें एक्सप्लेन कीजिए अन्ना हजारे जी कि आप इस अनशन पे क्यों बैठे हैं? व्हाई डोंट यू हैव फेथ? सरकार कह रही है, सब लोग कह रहे हैं, एक प्रोसेस है, बातचीत हो रही है, कोशिश कर रहे हैं, आप उन्हें क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
कोई कोशिश नहीं हो रहा। अरे 40 साल में 6 बार ये बिल आ गया ना लोकसभा में, क्यों नहीं पास किया? कितना समय चाहिए आपको? 40 साल बीत गए, फिर भी लोकसभा में बिल आते हुए पास नहीं किया। और आज बोलते हैं कि टाइम चाहिए। कितना टाइम चाहिए? और मैं 2-2.5 महीना से सोनिया गांधी जी को लेटर लिखा, पंत प्रधान को लेटर लिखा, जवाब तक नहीं दिया। इन लोगों ने जवाब तक नहीं दिया मुझे। तो कितना समय चाहिए? ये दिशा भूल कर रहे लोगों के कि मैं बात नहीं कर रहा। अरे आप लोग नहीं सोच रहे, बताइए ना, आजादी के 62 साल में भ्रष्टाचार को लगाम लगाने के लिए आपने कितने कानून बनाए? कौन से कानून बनाए बताइए जनता को? एक भी कानून नहीं बनाया। एक राइट टू इंफॉर्मेशन हम लोग आंदोलन किया, 10 साल आंदोलन किया, उसका आंदोलन के कारण राइट टू इंफॉर्मेशन कानून बनाना पड़ा। और कानून बनने के बाद भी यही मनमोहन सिंह सरकार ने उसका आत्मा निकालने का प्रयास किया था। उस टाइम पर मैं भी फिर से अनशन के लिए बैठ गया। पूरे देश में आंदोलन फैल गया और पंत प्रधान ने पृथ्वीराज चौहान को हमारे वहाँ आलंदी में भेजा कि हम इसको चेंज नहीं करते हैं, अनशन छोड़ो। तो ये सब धोखा देने वाली बात है।
अभिषेक
दिल में नहीं है भ्रष्टाचार को लगाम लगाना।
I want a response from both. Yes, Ravishankar Prasad ji, you want to respond? Go ahead. Why don't you directly respond? Go ahead.
First of all, now I must say that Mr. Hazare is a very respected Gandhian, and I will also request him to end his fast because the country needs him. Secondly, I have strong reservations to the kind of language used by Mr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi against him, as if putting a gun for something, getting something done. I don't think that is a proper language to be used. The government has to understand the people of the country are agitated because of large series of scams which have happened under UPA. It is a matter of serious concern. And today I don't want this debate to become very politicalized. We have also to say what we did for the RTI, and thereafter you took it over. But today I would like to tell my good friend Abhishek Manu Singhvi, let us not politicize it. Today the country wants effective instrument in the fight against corruption. Are we willing to respond to it or not? As far as the Jan Lokpal bill is concerned, we can consider it.
Yes.
The government must talk to them in a structured way.
Yes.
Let the government call an all-party meeting also. The entire bill can be considered.
Yes.
If there are certain suggestions, they can be incorporated, and a time frame can be done for passing the bill. This is how I would like to see it.
Right.
Let us respect the sentiment of the people of the country.
Okay. No, 1 second. I'll let you respond. I just want a word from Kiran Bedi. Then I come to you. You can respond to both Ravi Shankar Prasad and Kiran Bedi, especially to the point that this is premature.
Three people.
No, 1 second. I would like you to respond to both of them, Abhishek Manu. I'll give you full time. My question is, you are saying this is premature. Was moving POTA immature? Premature? When you wanted the Indo-US nuclear deal done, was that premature? Is it premature to have sort of a strong law to take on corruption? That's really the moot point tonight. I'm not sure how much that argument of premature will hold among the people watching the show tonight. Kiran Bedi, your point to Abhishek Manu Singhvi. You've been very active tonight.
Let me tell you with due respect, the fault is of the government of India. Why did they come up with such a weak government, the GOM bill? Why did they come up with such a rotten bill? It's an advisory bill. It's again a sham. It's again a symbolism. Why did they make such a bad bill? They are going to go back on their own GOM bill. Why did they come up with this bill? In fact, that is when they lost trust. Because what they came out with was exactly the opposite of what was needed. That was not only, it was symbolism that we've come up with the Lokpal bill, but another advisory bill, another non-accessible to a common man, where the Lok Sabha speaker will decide whether a complaint will be inquired into, or the Rajya Sabha chairman. Where is the common man in it? There is no grievance redressal, there is no property recovery, there is no prosecution in it, there is no FIR in it. It's not prosecutorial. So what are you coming out? One more is a symbolism of Lokayukt. In fact, the Lokayuks themselves need to be
Okay,
corrected.
now-
So what did you come up with? You lost faith because you drafted such a hopeless
Now-
bill.
now I
that
must
the
say
civil
this.
society had to redraft it.
I must say this. I'm going to now let Abhishek Manu Singhvi. I must say this, that I have read the 2001 version of the bill and the bill that the government wants to bring. There's no difference. Let me ask you one simple question, since Kiran Bedi is talking about the merits of the bill, Abhishek Manu Singhvi. If a committee comprising politicians selects the Lokpal, how is that person expected to be a neutral judge of the same politicians on the pure merits of this bill?
Okay, Arnab, you have three persons there with three strong views opposing mine. I hope you will give me at least 1/3 the time you gave all three of them put together. Let me deal with one by one. Let Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad not advise us and seek and shed crocodile tears. As I said, they are doing nothing but trying to fuel fires, trying to act irresponsibly. They never took any sincere or insincere move to enact the bill. No point now giving all these sermons and homilies. Theirs has been a completely hypocritical, double-forked approach.
Oh.
So as far as the BJP is concerned, the less said the better.